Yo, it's TD Shaw on the hot seat, Twiggy in the zone. All things ruthless, let your passion be known. Indie films and TV, we're bringing the heat. With fresh interviews, can't accept defeat. All things ruthless, we keep it real. Discussing the films, the stories that fill. From hidden treasures to the stars on the rise. Catch the vibe, see the world through our eyes.
I can't hear you, but I love you. Thank you so much for watching the show. Thank you.
All things ruthless. Home of the ruthless addict. With your girl Tika Deshawn, yeah. We tapped in. We active. Let's go. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you ruthless. You already know the vibe with the ruthless addicts. Live online, hit that button, stay locked. We outside where the ruthless addicts reside.
Welcome to All Things Ruthless. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel.
All things ruthless. Where the ruthless addicts reside. Stay ruthless, stay raw things ruthless.
Listen, what is up? What is up? What is up, everybody? Welcome to All Things Ruthless, where the ruthless addicts reside. And we got VACAY-JayTV in the building, also known as the Ruthless Roundtable. What's up, everybody? What's up, VACAY-J?
What up, what up, what up, what up? We in the building. We here. Shots fired, shots fired. Oh my God, dropping stuff is so crazy.
Listen, when he says some shots fired, when I tell y'all this man right here fired major shots at this latest episode of Tyler Perry's Ruthless. But it's, you know, it is what it is. Everybody has their thoughts, their ideas, their perspective on this show. It's not going to be perfect every single week. It's not going to give us what we wanted to give us every single week. And that's what the roundtable is all about. Drop your comments. Let us know how you guys felt about this latest episode of Tyler Perry's Ruthless. And I'm going to let the man with the plan go ahead and just go all in, Jay. Tell us your thoughts.
You want me to let you go first? I mean,
I
you know.
ain't got no rant. I ain't got no rant.
Here's the thing. Y'all heard me on my video. Shout out to everybody that watched my video. I don't do rants often. I love this show since A1 day one. And I live in the real world. And so do you, Tika. We all live in the real world. So the real world says not everything is going to be perfect and you can't please everybody, right? So if we live in the real world and we know that, what's up, family? I see you. We know that not everything is going to be great and not everything's going to be good. And sometimes some things are going to be bad. Or as I said on my video, you know, ass. Okay. All right. We grown here, right? We grown. Can we speak as grown people?
It's the Ruthless Roundtable. Say what you say.
I'm gonna tell you this, right? As the creator of the roundtable, we keep it real. Even in Tika's song, all things ruthless, we keep it real, right? So we're gonna keep it real. Right. Fam, I felt that the episode was not good. And the reason why I felt that, I said it in my rant, I'll say it here with y'all, is that it didn't go anywhere for me. And that, yes, we got little nooks and crannies like we usually do. But you know what really pissed me off? If y'all watched the episode, you know what really pissed me off? What really got me mad to make me do that rant was the ending. That's what pissed me off. Because we know in Ruthless, there's always a suspenseful, for the most part, ending. And with Andrew finding a phone, that was not good enough for me. I woke up 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, like I usually do, when this thing comes out, so I could catch all of, you know, catch what it was, right? And get all the pics that I need so I could do a recap for y'all. I was pissed off, yo. And the Raku phone. That's it? That's all you giving me, son? And then so here's let me keep it real. If the goal of the writers, right? Shout out to Courtney. If the goal of the writer or writers or whoever, if that goal was to let us feel the frustration of everybody on the campus, and including Desiree, that's why she had to get a little D, then you definitely hit it on the target, because I was frustrated. Along with him, you had Elder Mother screaming, you had Zane screaming, you had Desiree, I'm frustrated, Cal, give me some D. And he did. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's frustrated, everybody mad, and then you wanted us, the viewers, to feel that. I definitely felt it, and I'm just like, boo, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Now the next episode may be fire. We need some okay or not so good episodes, so then it'll build up to bigger. So I know there's more bigger things coming. I know there's gonna be better episodes coming. This one I was just not feeling. That's it.
What do y'all think? Y'all heard Jay's thoughts. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? What do y'all think? And not as far as what Jay is saying, but what did you guys think about the episode? For me, the episode did what I expected it to do. It's Ruthless. It's always been a slow burn, but a burn that for me, it literally kept me on the edge of trying to see what's going to happen next, and when are they going to close this storyline, and when are they going to do this. And I'm not saying this because I am a Ruthless addict. I'm saying this because this is how I've been watching the show since 2020, right? This is how I've been watching it because I don't know what to expect. So I kind of go into the mindset of, this is the moment where we see the FBI literally effing up. Like, this is the moment for me. Because why are we having sex, Desiree? Why on Sheriff Conley's nasty behind desk, right? Why is that? Why is that a moment? Yeah, you want to get some frustration out, but baby girl, that is not the time to get your frustration out. Then we've got moments where, okay, is that the phone that Andrew finds at the end? Is that the phone that Teresa as well as George had? I'm frustrated about that because it's taken a long time. But as I reminded someone else in the Facebook group, when the FBI tried to take down Waco, it took the FBI, the ATC, the military had to be involved, the government was involved, and it took them over 50 plus days to take down a compound. And then it also took out over 80 plus people, women, children, men included, right? So I feel like if you say you feeling frustrated, Jay, I think this is what, I don't know. I need to get
it's not this. I'm sorry.
Frustrating. The episode was indeed frustrating.
It's not the pace. It's not the pace. It's not the pace, Mama. It's we're saying the same things and doing the same thing over and over. Now look, we've been watching since day one, right? We've joked about this, 5 minutes of Ruth and Tally going back and forth. Are you sure? You sure? You sure? You gonna be okay? Yeah. We joked about that. And we've been patient with that. And we've been rolling with that. And that's okay. But now it's like dead stop. We ain't nothing going on, bro. like Andrew and River having the same conversation. Because now because Obadiah is putting information into Peter's head about why he should be mad at River because of what River did. What's up, y'all? Because of what River did to him, because he doesn't remember, because River's plan is all falling apart, right? So he's frustrated about that. Obadiah told him that I popped him in the head, and Obadiah has told him, so my plan is being foiled. And then we got Joan. This is the second episode where Joan is giving these long, drawn out, preachery like speeches. It's like, bruh, I get it. I get what you're trying to do. I heard what you said. I saw the episode, and it was like, yeah, the Bible says, like, when you start quoting the Bible, Joan, it's okay to unalive the highest. It's okay. Okay. I just was like, I get it. Like I said, if the writers their job was to let us feel the frustration of what's going on from everybody, from the FBI to the Raku, we feel it. I feel it. I definitely feel it.
Okay. Anybody else feel it? Y'all know the episode was dragging. Anybody else? Let us know. Let us know. Let us know. We want to know what y'all thinking. This is our perspective. This is your real perspective. What you felt about the episode. For me, some answers were answered. People were questioning, is that really George that's unalive? Well, now we really see that's George that's unalive with the maggots on him, smelling, stinking, rotten, messing up, poisoning the water. Did Teresa poison the water like she was supposed to? Yes, I think absolutely Teresa did stuff his behind in that water and she poisoned it. So now nobody can absolutely drink it, right? What happened to the money in the back of the truck? Ruto, or in back of the makeout car? Ruto told Zane to go get the money from out the makeup car, but the money wasn't there. We find out Manny took the money.
Yeah.
So in the midst of the slow drag, let me finish. In the midst of the slow drag, we get some answers. Of course, I mean, listen, all I can say, people been saying everything under the sky about Ruthless. It's gonna be some surprises. I can't say shit. Just all I can say as a Ruthless addict, just be patient. Okay. And we ain't got no choice but to be patient at this point. I know, look, because they say, take your time, don't you rush, because literally they're going to force us to take our time.
I get it. I get it. Like I said, I know there's a lot of other things coming down the line. I know for sure. I think we all know. It's just that this episode, just this one, because episode, what we on now? We on 6, right?
6.
Episode
7. Or 6. 7. I'm sorry, 6.
Okay. 6. So if we on episode 7, 6, whatever, the past episodes have been great. I loved it. And what's funny is this, right? We got a special guest coming up. Hopefully, you know, they'll be here soon, whatever the case is. The funny thing about it, together, which I'm going to point out now and I'll point out later, is that the episode that our special guest didn't do anything in is the one that I don't like. Because every episode that she has been in, she's been screaming in every episode. And this one, she got her mouth tied up. It's just like, I ain't feeling this one. So, you know, either way, man, like I said, I'm still gonna rock out with Rufus regardless. We still gonna push this out. We still gonna cover this. We still gonna show it love, you know. It's just this one right here, bruh. I'm sorry. Blah.
Hey, don't apologize for how you feel.
even the sheriff was like, "Rockadoo, she my ass." Like, come on, like, he said it.
Like, yeah, because Conley is with the ish, y'all. Conley is definitely with the issues. And then here we go with another. I got cancer. I got diabetes. Yeah. I got Conley got all the illnesses under the sky. First, your kidneys was jacked up. Now all of a sudden you got cancer and diabetes. At what point is Conley going to just tap out? Like, bye, Conley, because you useful. You're useless. You're not helping. You can go. And I love Robert Crackhead, but I wouldn't be mad if Sherry Conley bit the dust. Okay.
I mean, I think you wanted him to be going before when he was sleeping, right? I thought his
ass was up out of here. Okay, bye, Conley. Y'all do what Candy said. Y'all, thank you, Candy, for tapping in. She said, have you tapped in? Have you tapped the like button? We see you in the bushes, say hello, or you're going to get dropped onto the compound. That part, we definitely dropping some folks off on the Rockadoochie compound, okay?
Mike, look, that's not a threat to a lot of y'all, because a lot of y'all want to be on the compound. Some of y'all want to be on the concert. That may not be a punishment to you.
What's up, Penny Proud? I'm just,
Also, I mean, we finally heard. I mean, we heard it in the trailer, but we finally heard the entire story of why the president may show up, right? So we got like I said, we got tidbits of information that we kind of saw in the trailer, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that he's like, yeah, I might be fired. You know, I'm talking about Special Agent Duncan. Right. I might be fired, but I want to keep you guys on. So if I do get fired, I want you guys to kind of take the helm, right? But we still going to dig that tunnel. You know, that's a good idea, but you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I mean, we got that. We got a little bit of information. Manny Scumbag Manny is still believing in the Raku. We know that Zayn is like, oh my God, come on, Manny. Like, you just ridiculous, bro. And I heard your rant about the makeup. I agree with you. Totally agree with you on that. And yeah, man, it's the ending. Okay, the ending pissed me off. That honestly, the ending pissed me off. That's all it was. Yeah, okay, it's Manny's phone. Oh, we got a phone. Ta-da! I was like,
but okay, so now listen to Manny's reasoning as to, or his rationalization as to why he was treating Zayn the way that he was doing, basically by taking it, because he felt like that was the Raku way. Like he really didn't know any better. Do you believe that he really didn't know any better, Jay? I mean, for me, it was given that Manny was he's a little bit brainwashed, but he ain't that brainwashed to know that you don't just pull up on a woman and take it from her. You gotta ask Manny. But what do you think?
I'm thinking from both perspectives, right? Because we've been watching since A1 day one, right? And from what we've seen in the past, there wasn't no, let me ask permission to get some. A lot of them would just roll up on the girl and they would do what they do. And Manny's not the only one that did this, right? We've seen this done before. We've seen, bend over, right? Like even with the cartel guys. Remember the cartel guys went up in there and he found some dude hitting the girl on the side. You know what I'm saying? He was like, yo, what's up? And she was like, let's go. So there's no like cordial way of doing it. What Manny did is wrong. That's why I call him Scumbag Manny. What he did, what I remember seeing when he like bent over in the car, I was pissed off at Manny. I still don't like it. I still hate it till this day. But do I believe that he thought that was the Raku way? Maybe, but I also think that he's trying to make an excuse now to kind of warm up to her. You know what I mean? So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see if it really plays out that way. But it's been 6 seasons, and he's been doing the same thing. And at the same time, I mean, Elder Mother has been lining all of them up. He lined them all up for Lacey. You know what I mean? He lined them all up. She lined them all up for whatever else. You know what I mean? And she lined them up for herself, right? 26 men. So, yeah, I don't like Manny at all.
Yeah. I think Manny was just being a nasty dirtbag on his own. Yep. If you go back to Oliver and Lacey, they actually were having a relationship. If you go back to Lewis and Bridget, they were actually in a relationship. Like, even though Lewis was getting it with every other woman, but Bridget was his girl, right? So his thinking of, I'm just gonna take it. No, I think that that was who he was before he came to the Rockadoochie compound. And I think it just gave him he thought that, oh, this is the free will, I could just do it. Clearly the Raku approves of me doing it this way. So I think that Manny just, he had no boundaries. He didn't know boundaries. He just did it because he was a sicko in the head at the end of the day. And because again, everybody else was establishing relationships. Unlike Manny, I think Manny was just a dirtbag. And the whole thing with Lacey in that punishment scene, that was by the word of Elder Mother. And if we look back, Elder Mother, once upon a time, anytime Elder Mother Marva spoke or said anything, the men basically did what she said, right? Now she got it's a new group of men that don't want to F word her like that. Don't do what she say. So I think that Manny is just a necessary dirtbag that we got to have on this show. And that's just my thoughts. I think he did it that way, not because the Raku said it, but because he was just a nasty individual.
So 2 things could be true at the same time. What you just said, absolutely true. We saw a couple people actually have relationships. But I could take it way back. Let's talk about Anthony Daikon. Let's talk about the old face. Let's talk about the bus driver that tried to take it from Tally. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
So the example of what Manny did most likely came from Anthony Daikon. Because Anthony Daikon, he's commanding all the way, get over here, right? So if Manny's around, and I'm not making an excuse for Manny, I'm just saying these are just examples of how Manny possibly could see it that way, but like, well, we the men on the campus and you know how they treat women. Right. So if they treat women in that way and you see your leader, Daikon Anthony, doing that, be like, get over here, bend over, boom. And he just smashing. He did the same thing to Zane.
Yeah.
Not saying it was right at all, because I thought it was wrong. That's why I call him Scumbag Manny for 6 years. Okay.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm just thinking about the examples of these people who are in leadership and how Manny most likely was just following that. And that's why he did it that way. We just happened to have a front row seat to see how crazy it was and how traumatic it was for Zane and everything that she's going through. So imagine how many other women have gone through that. You know what I'm saying? Besides Zane, that we don't even know, we don't even know their name. You know what I mean? So Daikon Anthony was definitely one that we know for sure was telling women to come over. Remember he was trying to make Ruth jealous. Remember that time? And they was in the trailer. And he called that girl in, and we call her the old face, and she just bent over.
I feel like he been getting it though. I feel like that was permissive. Like she gave him permission. Like they, just the way that it was so easily done. It's like he had her permission. He had her permission to do it, but. You could you're right. You could take it from either way. You could take it how we've seen the highest do people, the ill treatment, both ways, definitely with Daikon. But
level like authority, you know what I'm saying? You have power over people. So they're not most likely these, like the old face lady, let's use her as an example. Because she believes in the Raku, because she's totally 100% buy-in of the Raku. If Daikon called her, if the highest called her, oh my God. Remember how those ladies was like, oh, I would love to be with the highest. I would love to be with Daikon because the Daikon is second in command to the highest. That gets me closer to the highest. They was like fans. So they would do anything to get close to the highest, to touch the highest, to be with the highest. So they're going to give it up to the second in charge easily with no resistance. Even if, okay, I'm not going to say Zane would do it because, again, Zane is the one that we're kind of like focused on. Manny is a scumbag to this day. Like, she told him no, and he should have just adhered to that. But, again, he's following in his leader's footsteps. Which is
what you think about this fool thinking that he could use the money that he got out of the vehicle as a dowry to marry Zane? Zane said, are you serious? The highest will literally punish you because he will think that you actually stole his money, not, because the money is supposed to be secure in the safe, right? And if you go in there, you tell that man, I got your money, I got your bag, he's going to think that you had something to do with it. But I'm going to say this, if Zane is smart, she'll go back to Ruth and say, girl, this man got the money and you need to tell the highest so the highest can go ahead and get rid of him. If she's smart.
If she can get up out of there, because she's still literally in the punishment trailer. You know what I'm saying? So if Ruth goes to see her, then she can do that, right? Hurry up, go tell the highest because he got the money, right? But I thought she was right. I thought Zane was right. Like, are you stupid, bro? Like, you find the money, he'll be like, well, how long ago did you get it? You probably had it all this time. You know how crazy he is. He might accuse him of that. You know what I mean? So, I mean, yeah, I agree with you. That'd be a great plan it'd be another way to get rid of Manny. But Manny saying, yeah, I can use this money
as a dowry, bruh. This is not Bridgerton. We are not back in the day where you had to pay for some booty. Okay,
crazy.
That is not your biological father. You are not giving money to this father for his daughter. This is why I question the intelligence of Manny. This is the reason right here.
We've been questioning his intelligence though, right? This is nothing new. You know what I'm saying? Dude has been a box of rocks for a very long time. He's just full of muscles, not really thinking. I mean, the smartest thing he did was not participate with George and Lewis with that getaway and that kidnapping. That was the smartest thing that he did.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But other than that, everything else is just, you're an idiot, bro. Period.
Yeah. Yeah, but we'll see how it all plays out. Is it another piece in Ruth and Zane's game that they can use against Manny? I'm hoping that they will do that. Now, I just want to say, you guys, we did have a special guest coming tonight. Unfortunately, she has some things going on with the family, so if at all possible, she just asked if we could push her to come through next week. So y'all just stay locked in. You never know what's going to go down on the Ruthless Roundtable. You never know who's going to pull up. So you got to stay locked in to see who that guest is. Okay. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have plenty of questions for her. And yeah, she's amazing anyway. If you see, anyway, I don't even want to talk about it. She's an amazing individual. So y'all stay locked in, stay locked in. Come back next week. VACAY-J will be hosting. Hopefully, we're gonna continue to talk about the show, y'all. But hopefully, the episode will be a little bit better compared to this week, right?
Look, I think she made a smart move because even with this episode, she's in the episode, but she's not really doing anything in the episode. So yeah, next week probably be better for her. Yeah,
but her first few episodes was extremely significant.
Yes, absolutely,
very, very important. So she definitely made an impact on a lot of people. So I'm gonna just tell y'all, the guest that we're gonna have is Kalima Gaston, aka Teresa T, who came out literally swinging. She was swinging on Cal. She choked out George. So we got questions, and y'all make sure y'all drop your questions for her, because again, as soon as we can get her back, whether it's next week or following week, we're definitely going to have her. She wants to be here, but like I said, unfortunately, she has some things going on with the family. I don't think it definitely have nothing to do with the episode.
No.
Life be life in it. Y'all know how it is.
Absolutely.
But I do want to ask your perspective on, was it messy or necessary, Jay? Since I already got up here, messy or necessary? Elder Mother Supreme trying to get her some woo-woo from Andrew, but Andrew was like, look, lady, he literally had to put his finger in her face. It's like, look, I'm sick of you talking about that damn lock. Ain't nothing wrong with your damn lock. Nobody did anything to your damn lock. Get your ass somewhere and sit down, fix the food, do what you're supposed to do, leave me the hell alone. Because I'm an agronite, okay? Because I'm an agronite. Was it messy or necessary, Jay?
It was both, right? It was messy on Elder Mother's part. Look, the past 3 episodes, she's been trying to get some. She has been hard up for real. All right, like the juices is flowing, the Raku juices is flowing for Elder Mother Marva. She needs somebody to quench her thirst, okay? But it's not gonna be Andrew, it's not gonna be River, and it was necessary for him to put her in her place. Now, again, this is a big major spin, because Andrew, the Raku member, is different than Andrew, the Agronite. And these Agronites, boy, I tell you, it seems like these Agronites are over everyone in the campus, including Supreme Elder Mother, right? So, I mean, like, that's wild that these Agronites come in and just like, okay, we're like right below Obadiah. That means we're over everybody else, including you, Elder Mother. And that is a big, big difference and change. And with Ruth, we if you saw the trailer, you know that Ruth eventually is going to have to tell Elder Mother Marva the same thing. If you saw the trailer, it's in the trailer. It's not a spoiler. So she's going to tell her the same thing, like, you better recognize my power, okay? And that's the same thing Andrew had to do. So Elder Mother's going to get a tongue lashing from, she already got one from Andrew. She's going to get one from Ruth. And who else she's going to get one from? Who knows? Who knows? But yes, that's messy and necessary. Absolutely.
Absolutely. Okay. I love it. Drop it in the chat, y'all. Was it messy or necessary for Andrew to have to son literally son elder mother, like, get in your place, lady. I run this now. I got a black suit. I got a black uniform on. I'm the man right now. That's what he was given. That man got some power, and he gonna do what he got to do with it. But
Yeah.
I love it because, and I feel like it was necessary because, you know, elder mother don't know how to stay in her place. Just calm down, elder mother. Let it go. The highest is letting it go. The highest is not stressing about your raggedy food. All he wants is for you to cook the food so it can have a little taste to it. I know you can't find your salt. That's besides the point. Find something else to put in it. If she was smart, she would go and find the medication that she hid from Ruth and put that medication in the highest's food so that he can calm the heck down. But she don't get it, and yeah, it was necessary. Andrew had to literally read her for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 filth. He had to read her. So yeah, I was here for it. I was definitely here for that.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Oh God, messy or necessary? The highest and Obadiah.
Yeah. Okay. See, that was unnecessary, yo. Totally I said it in my video. I forgot about that. Thank you for bringing that up. What the hell is this freaking WWE wrestling move that you guys are doing? Like, what is this about? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, just because the Obadiah has concerns about the FBI, now you want to just choke him out, and then he gonna choke you back, and then you're gonna be like, and then you just stop. Like that looked like WWE, man. Look, what was that? Oh, when you leave and go to the Raku, I'm gonna take over. Okay, man. Make yourself necessary. Make yourself useful. Yeah, just like your whore, she gonna come back and do. Yeah, was just talking trash to each other. Like it was Papa and son just talking trash. Like we've been here before. It was unnecessary, yo. Stupid. Like it was just for what? Oh, this is supposed to show. Okay, wait. Hold on. Let me think about it. Maybe this was supposed to show the beginning of the friction that is going to happen between Obadiah and the highest, and how Obadiah eventually with the Agranites is going to take over the campus. So this is the beginning, huh? Okay.
Because he called him by his government name. He said, listen here, Tyrone. When you dead and gone, I'll be the one running this ish. So that for me, it was definitely messy. But I feel like that should show the highest that Obadiah don't really give a darn about him. Like he's coming for his spot. And he needs to be mindful that Obadiah is coming for his spot. He literally just told him in his face that he's coming for his spot. So, but I don't know what, I swear before it all goes down, I need them to confirm the true connection. Other than Obadiah being a part of the hotel where the highest used to live, grew up in as a boy, I need them to confirm more of who Obadiah is to the highest. Are you that man's pappy? Okay, are you the father, Obadiah? Are you the father? We need some confirmation. Let me run up in this chat real quick.
I mean, from what I remember, from the last from the last season. He is his stepfather. Like he was that guy that found him in the closet after his mom was unalive and took him in. That's from what I remember. So he's like a stepfather. So that's what I remember. Yeah.
Okay. Stepdaddy, raggedy stepdaddy. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, I still need them to say it. Spell it out for me.
You want to hear it? Yeah.
Because he could have been the nasty man who was his pimp, his mama's pimp, that just and probably essayed the boy and screwed him and turned him into, you know. But I need them to say it.
I think it's everything you said. I mean, I think we confirmed that he is the one that implanted the Raku and implanted this highest thing in Tyrone's head. I think we both agree with that, and we've been saying that too. But Obadiah, I know what you said. You want them to say it. I am your stepfather. I remember, but remember the visuals and the visions of birth mother and then he was stroking Tyrone's head to relax him or whatever, and then he turned into a little boy.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was just a reenactment of what used to happen when he was a little boy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, man. Yeah, and he probably essayed him. So, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. We got Candida. Didn't Obadiah take Zane as well? He did, because he's nasty, disgusting, a fraud, and somebody needs to put something in his Kool-Aid. What Manny did to Zane was typical of the way they viewed and treated women. Absolutely.
Right. That's
Absolutely. Right. Deborah Coleman said not treatment for neither HR. What that mean, Jay?
HR?
Neither treatment. HR, yeah. Human resources. Let me know what that means, Deborah Cole.
That's what I thought, human resources too.
Let me know. I want to be clear as to what you're asking. Candy, I didn't think Obadiah had Zane. Yeah, he was messing with Zane. She told him, that's why she was so afraid of him. And Ruth kept telling her, just go back and work with him, because I need you to watch my daughter. So yeah, he was messing with Zane said, because Zane be saying a lot of stuff. Zane said that Obadiah was messing with him.
Yeah, they just didn't show it. She was afraid. She didn't want to go work with him. You're right. So, yeah, they just didn't show it.
And man, that's when I tell y'all I miss Lilo so bad. Obadiah was trying to act like Lilo, but can't nobody do Lilo like Lilo. Okay,
nobody.
Dirty. Listen.
It was too natural for him. Shout out to the actor, man. It was too natural.
Yes. Shout out to David Bianchi. Oh my God, that man did his thing. Let's see. Came over here to say hello to, and I think whatever Ruth whispered to Zane was setting up Manny in part. Absolutely.
Yeah,
I agree with that, Mitch Music. Thank you for tapping in. I appreciate it. Let's see. My eyes can see you. Hey, I sounded it out. My eyes can see you. Can I ask why Teresa is laughing so much? It looks like all Tyler Perry actors do this crazy laugh. Here we go blaming Tyler Perry. What can people be psycho by themselves? Can they be psycho by themselves? Tyler Perry don't even write on the show anymore. Can we blame Courtney Glade sometimes? Please?
So remember Kyle found her in the woods. She was in the woods for like 3 or 4 days. She didn't eat. So she is delirious when he brought her into the sheriff's department. So that's why she was laughing like hysterically, like, because she needed nourishment. She needed food. She was going crazy. So this is not like a Tyler Perry thing. I mean, it's going along with what the character was going through. So it makes sense why she was laughing. Hope that helps.
Thank you, Jay. Because I'm just...
I know. I got you.
Marva is definitely the moist squad.
Yeah, she definitely. Yeah,
they need to listen, Courtney Glade. If you don't do nothing else, I need you to write Elder Mother Supreme, getting her some. I ain't gonna be nasty. Let Elder Mother get her some.
You already went there. You might as well finish. You might as well finish. You already went there.
And let her see it. Let her get some eggplant and let her see it. So we can get the. So we can have the proof. No. So we can, yes, they still talk about Lilo on the Oval. You're right. They're still talking about Lilo. They don't know that Lilo is unalive. So
yeah, that was recent. Yeah, that was recent too on the Oval.
Yep, last episode. So yeah.
That's
very,
crazy.
very, very much. Lilo is very much in the minds of everybody, but they don't know that man is stinking. Buried on the compound.
He made an impact. Like Lilo, the actor made an impact, but Lilo himself was in so many different like pockets for the politician side, to the Raku, to the sheriff, to all the corrupt people. Lilo was connected to the cartel. Lilo was connected to everybody. So yeah, crazy.
Okay. All right. Messy or necessary? Obadiah, you mentioned this earlier. Obadiah, and we thought about this, about Peter being messed with by Obadiah, like messing with mind-wise. I don't think, because they trying to say that River popped Peter. I never saw River do that. I know it was alleged that he did something, but we never saw We never saw the actual act of River popping Peter. But like you said last week, we don't want Obadiah to get in the head of Peter, and that's exactly what happened. Now he's feeding things into the head of Peter, and Peter already has turned on River, like, because I was told that you were the one that popped me. But I know River is like, but did he tell you we were once in love? Did he tell you that you was my boo?
Jesus.
Lord, necessary or messy. I got mind control over Debo. Okay.
Yeah. You're right. I did say that, right? I hope Obadiah don't get to him. Yeah, he got to him. Was it messy? Yes, absolutely. The whole thing is a mess. But we knew that Obadiah was going to somehow, some way maneuver over there to, I mean, especially with this guy having no memory. And Obadiah knows who Peter is, right? Even though Peter doesn't know anybody, but he's getting it back. So yeah, eventually the Obadiah would have got to him. It would have happened. River not, but my thing is River not giving him information that he wanted him to like insert in his brain. It boggles my mind, because you should have did that day one. Yep. You had an opportunity to be like, hey, this is who you are. This is our relationship. This is this is that. You ain't even do that. You waited. So, yeah, I mean, he got kicked out actually, right? Mm-hmm. Didn't Elder Mother come in that last episode? Was it Elder Mother or whoever?
Oh, but I talk about this episode where Obadiah came in.
River was in there with Peter. Who didn't?
Well, not really kicked out, only because that was his responsibility. He was nursing and burying dead bodies at the same time. So he was like taking Peter food. Maybe Elder Mother did walk in there.
Yeah.
I believe Elder Mother did walk in there. Yeah, mm-hmm. I believe she did, and was like, all right, you can go now. Like, you know how she does people to the curb.
He didn't get an opportunity to really insert what he wanted into his mind before Obadiah got to him. Got it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I hate to fight you, River, because River is like telling Andrew, I'm gonna need your help. But what can Andrew really do at this point? Matter of fact, we can't really even trust that Andrew is all in. He's eating up this whole I'm an Aragonite. You know, he's into that. He's straight up into that. You want me to get down? Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to think what else was there? What else was there?
Was it necessary for us to have a whack ass ending like that? That's my question. Terrible.
But they found the missing phone, so hopefully Andrew can answer the phone and say, "Yo, boy that y'all sent in here, George, is unalived." And they know he's unalived. But he can say, but your girl Teresa did it.
Oh, okay.
Maybe he could get him some feedback. Maybe he could get, or not feedback, but some input on what the heck they need to be doing.
Let me ask you a question. Keep it real. Was that the best cliffhanger ending for you as a ruthless addict, Tika Deshawn? Honest opinion. I know the answer can't be I don't care. The answer can't be I don't care.
It was cool. I was cool because and that's just being real, because of the fact that I've seen some raggedy cliffhangers. Like, I'm like, okay, this ain't gonna be that top notch. There aren't any bodies being dropped this episode, like, other than the discovery of one body. I think I got Stockholm syndrome to believe that it's okay for things to just be raggedy. I'm serious, like, because I'm so used to it. I am so serious. I'm just so used to it.
You know, I said that earlier. Remember, I said that earlier. I said we got used to the dragging of the episodes, the going back and forth. Remember with Ruth and Tally, are you sure you're gonna be okay? Yeah, sure. So we got used to that. So the Stockholm syndrome and what you talking about?
Yeah,
I get it.
It seemed normal to me, honestly.
Again, it was. I can speak for myself. It was 5:30 in the morning, like I usually do, and I was pissed off that that's all we got. So I can speak for myself, and that's why I made the rant, because I was mad because I wanted more because we were getting more. Yeah. But I know this is what I know. Because we veterans at this Ruthless thing, right? Here's what I know. I know that towards the middle of, because this is like towards the middle of the season,
right?
They start throwing these little episodes in, and like I said in my video, I don't like to call it filler. I like to call it informational, but this wasn't even informational to me. It was, here's a bone, here's a little bone, here's another little bone. Okay, that's it. Find the phone, we're done. Like, so
we did we like I can't help but laugh at this stuff. Informational for sure. We got Ruth. We found out that magically, mysteriously, by the Raku, in 2 days the power will be turned back on, right? This is when she's having that conversation with Joan. Just know in 2 days the power or the resources are gonna come back on. Then I don't, she wasn't quoting Bible scripture. She tried to quote the Bible scripture. Then she tried to quote Martin Luther King. Joan said, basically in a nutshell, if you unalive this ninja, the Lord ain't gonna judge you. The Lord ain't gonna be mad. Yeah. The Lord know what we've been through. Like now you want to talk about the Lord. Because she was a Christian before she came to the Rockadish compound. Now you want to talk about that was messy to me, because now you playing in the man up above's face. Okay, you playing in the man's face, but
thou shalt not judge. Thou shalt not judge.
I'm judging because they judge me. They judge me, so I'm gonna judge them back.
You know why you can't judge? Because just last week you said me and my house is going to be watching.
We still gonna watch, but I'm asking, is it messy or necessary? And I felt like it was messy for her to, she's trying to confirm what Ruth is really going to do. She's trying to confirm her plan. Yeah. I personally, if I were Ruth, would not tell Joan nada. You don't need to know what my plan is. Just sit back and watch. It's none of your business, because I don't trust you. You told me last week, F them kids. So I don't need to provide you with any details of what I'm going to do. So just a thought. On that.
It was messy and unnecessary. Messy and unnecessary.
Okay, first of all, you real disrespectful. Do you think this shows a reflection of Mrs. Tyler Perry life? You can go. Bye. Because I don't know who page or channel you on, but that's mad disrespectful. Yeah, I put it up there so everybody knows. TEMITOPES show, whatever. Bye.
Oh, don't worry about
be disrespectful. If you don't help with that man, don't come over here with the bull. That's your opinion. Keep it to yourself.
That's all been taken care of. Be good.
But to the real people, hey Cheryl.
What up?
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jay.
No. I was just saying it's all taken care of. Missy Music has some comments. She has some questions.
Okay, let's see. All right, I'm gonna scroll back down because I see she put in a couple. Let me go real quick. Candy Love says she want to see Elder Mother with her feet to the moon, baby. Let's go, Elder Mother. Let's get it. It's your time to shine, baby girl. It's your time to shine. Is Obadiah, of course, connected to Lilo? I think that's just my thoughts, and then you can answer as well, of course, Jay. But just my thoughts. They're connected by Lilo supplying Obadiah, or Obadiah supplying Lilo with the women, as well as what the highest does, supplying and bringing the money in, bringing the drugs in to the compound. Like, I think that's the connection. I don't think they're like related, because we saw Lilo's brother, Glitch literally got glitched out as soon as he was on the compound. He was off the compound. So, but what are your
That
thoughts
was
on that,
crazy.
Jay?
That was crazy. Glitch and his boy, like grand opening, grand closing. uh, uh, I think they just connected through the Raku and whatever. Like I said earlier, Lilo had his hands in everybody's pocket, so Lilo got around. You know what I mean? He probably brought some people to Obadiah's hotel when he had the hotel, doing some crazy, unscrupulous things.
Right.
So Lilo was just like the he was the connection man. He was the plug, as we call it. Lilo was the plug. So if you needed women, he can get you that. You needed products, he can get you that. And he's doing it within all realms, like the politicians and the Raku people and the police people. And yeah, he probably was part of whoever to get Hunter his stuff when he needed it. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about Hunter from old. You know what I mean? So yeah. So I'm talking Lilo was well connected. Period.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Hell, he was even connected to Kareem and all of his shenanigans. So yeah. But at this point, you would think that would put a worldwide. Nobody really cares for Lilo other than his brother Glitch. But you would think that the cartel would have done a way better job. He was also supposed to be a parole officer or probation officer. You would think that somebody would have put a APB out for that man Lilo, but nobody, as my girl Tamika Dance eloquently puts it, gave a damn about the one and only Lilo, y'all.
Hey, you know what though? This is what they have to spin the block on. And I don't know when they're going to spin the block on it. But you remember 2 seasons ago, the big deal was got the money, we moving the money around, the cartel ain't going to find out, blah, 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 blah. But we like, the cartel finding out something. That's why they sent Glitch in them. But we ain't hear from the cartel since. So being that Glitch in them didn't get back to him, shouldn't we be hearing from the cartel soon? You know what I'm saying? So we'll see if they spin the block on that. Maybe in season 7, if there's a season 7, we don't even know. There hasn't been an announcement yet.
But will they get in there knowing that the FBI is literally lurking around the compound? What if they get in there at the same time and they fighting each other? That would be crazy. And the Rockadushi people, the Aggranites and everybody fighting, they don't know who to fight against because they got 2 enemies. Anyway, just my brain.
Going Raku nuts over there. Raku nuts.
Raku nuts. Okay. Let's see what Kenitra, and we appreciate y'all for engaging with us during this conversation tonight. Because I just didn't feel like doing the traditional recap because it's
because it was an ass episode.
Unnecessary. Oh God, Jay.
It was a butt episode, so you don't need to do it. You know what I said to myself? I said, I'm glad I ain't covered this one, boy. Yeah, I'm praying for Tika, man.
I could still, but see, I've done the recap already, so I could still recap it. I know but anyway, it's all good. It's something we change it up a little bit. Sometimes you never know what you're gonna get. I get everybody in the chat perspective on how they felt about this episode.
I like this.
All right. Cool. Kenitra says, I get Ruth is mad at Joan about the kids, but Ruth should be mad at herself for bringing her own child there in the first place. That's the one thing I can't forgive Ruth for. I agree. I've been pissed off with her since she went and snatched baby girl Callie up from off the Oval and brought her into the world of Ruthless on that freaking compound. I was pissed at her when she was snatching the brakes off of my girl Tally when Tally was I know she was commanded to do that, but Tally was telling her this is gonna happen. You're gonna get raped. You're gonna get they can do all these things to you, but Ruth didn't want to listen, and then she had to literally F around and find out that so they really are taking it. And it ain't just one man at a time; it's 7 men at a time that are just taking it.
You remember that?
Yeah,
I
remember. I've been pissed off with Ruth too.
I mean, you know what? I think all of that came back to her when Joan and Zane told her that they put the BOMBs on her and she exploded. I think all of that guilt, all of that anger, all of that just disappointment just hit her all at the same time. So yeah, I think she is mad at herself too, but now she's in a rage of the part is what 5 levels of grief. She's in that angry stage, but she's in the vengeful stage now. Like, okay, yeah, I got upset. I'm crying. Now it's time to get retribution. So that's what she on right now. Yeah.
Yep. Jay, you want to answer this one? Was the highest and Obi in jail?
Like I said earlier, show, I believe that the Obadiah is his stepfather. So I believe that, when the highest was in the closet, hiding like his mother told him, while she was doing the do with these guys, being the HOE, in her business, right? And he was in there, he had to pee, remember? And he was holding his pee. And then the morning came and his mother never got him because the guy unalived his mother. I believe that Obadiah was the guy who found or who saw the highest, or Tyrone at the time, little Tata, come out of the closet, and he took him in. But he did all types of stuff to him, manipulated him, essayed him, did all of that before Tyrone went to jail. And as Tyrone got older, then he met Daikon, then he met Elder Mother, then he recruited, then he became the highest within all of that. So that he was probably the highest before he went in and probably did some unscrupulous stuff, right? He probably had that mindset of being the highest. And then once he started, getting the gift of gab, he worked his way into Daikon and Elder Mother's heart. He probably was Daikon Anthony's lover in jail, maybe, because he's second in command. So how did Anthony become second in command? Because it was probably his man's up in the jail. And then they came out and started the Raku. You know what I'm saying? We talked about this before. I would love a Ruthless origin story. And you did it, Tika. You did an AI origin joint, a little something. And I remember that, but I'm like, yo, they need to go back to when they was like teenagers.
Yeah. Daikon was definitely the protector of the highest in jail, which is crazy to me, because you would think that because the highest was protected by Daikon would be the number one, versus it being the opposite way. So, but hey, the highest must have had that good, and Daikon was like, wherever you go, I will follow. Wherever you go, I will follow. Stop doing that.
No.
And they did over and over and over and over.
So yeah, Daikon Anthony was probably his goon. He was like, I am the highest. I am
he
in
used
jail.
to say that he protected him. He would say that he protected him when he was in jail. So, but yeah.
Yeah, that's why he's like, I love you.
All the time. Drop down to get you. Anyway, I liked Lilo. He was the only one straight up with Tyrone and talked about him like a dog to his face. Okay.
I think that's what we all loved about him, that he was just a no-nonsense dude. Like, he would curse out Manny at the gate. Let me in, stupid. Like, you know what I'm saying? What you looking at? Like, I loved it. It was so funny.
Jay, this moment where we see Joan. She's looking out of the window. The children, you can hear the children outside playing. Do she really hate her kids the way that she says she does? Because if you hate them kids that much, why are you looking out the window at them? Was she looking at them in hate, or was she looking at them like, dang, I kind of should have been a little bit kinder to my kids. I wish I never really, brought them to this compound. Can you get in the mind of Joan or what she might have been thinking?
I'm gonna get in the mind of just everyday people. So I'm gonna go there, family. So please, if the shoe fits, wear it, but please don't get offended. But we know on both levels, but mostly on like a mother level, right? A lot of times women may get into marriages, women may get into a relationship, they'll have kids with the guy, and then it doesn't work out. But then turn around, they look at their kids and they can see the guy in their kids. So there is a love-hate relationship that they have with their children, unfortunately, because their children remind them of the guy, the father, and of the relationship and how it went sour and maybe how he treated her. You know what I mean? So when you look at those kids, if you have that regret and that anger and that animosity, we see it in real life. Like parents have grievances with their children, and children are like, why do you hate me so much? I didn't do anything to you. And it's because they are traumatized over what happened in the relationship that they had with the father of their children. So I'm just putting it out there.
Okay. Made it make sense. Made it make sense. Because I had love hate, like you say, love hate relationship for the kids, because you hate who the daddy is, but you love the kids because they're your kids. She's
living in regret right now. She's living in regret.
Yeah. I could see that. I could see that. But I think that was pretty much everything that went down on the episode. I hope y'all enjoyed our messy or necessary segment, because everybody did like the episode, and that's okay. That's why we're here, to talk about it, to kind of talk some things out. If y'all got some questions on certain things that y'all don't understand, we might know the answer. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes we know the answers, because we've been watching this since day one.
Day one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, feel free to come back and ask questions, drop your chat, drop your comments. We love your perspective. We love hearing what you guys think about the episode that they give us. Now, this one right here, I'm gonna leave this one to Jay, because I can't answer this. How do you think it will end, Jay? How do you think it will end? From Isaac. Is that Isaac Bryant? Where you come from? What's up, Isaac?
That's your cousin.
I'm trying to see if we're related. What's up?
Isaac, okay. I can tell you this. Ruthless never ends. It will never end, sir. So just keep watching. Stay tuned, because it's never going to end.
It's never going to end. It's going to be messy as hell. It's going to drag.
It's like Power never ends. Ruthless never ends.
Absolutely. I want to get Courtney Glade over here. So if y'all can, when I do some clips of this live or any live that we do, y'all tag over on Instagram. Y'all tag Courtney Glade. Tell him the Ruthless Roundtable needs him to come through, because we got some questions.
Absolutely.
We got some questions, okay? But with that being said, Jay, it's about that time we get up out this thing. Yes. I know this episode sucked. Right? It was what you called it, ass. Yeah. But let me know what your expectations are for the next episode and what you got coming up on the channel.
Well, I expect the next episode to be better than this one, because this one was bad. This one was trash. I'm just saying. It was just my personal opinion. That's what it was. That's why I zoomed in on me. I'm just saying, just my personal opinion. Okay. But the next one should be better. I'm looking forward to seeing what Teresa does when they release her. I'm looking forward to seeing, if Andrew's going to use that phone. Because somebody was calling, actually, right? Somebody was calling the phone. That's how they found it. So I want to know who's on that other end. I'm looking forward to seeing if President Hunter or a representative from the Oval shows up. I'm looking forward to a crossover, because they mentioned the president, and the only other president I know and we know is President Hunter. Okay. Or maybe Vice President Eli. I don't know. Well, Eli wasn't the president for too long. So we'll see if we see Victoria or Hunter or whoever, or maybe Sam. We'll see. All right. But I'm looking forward to seeing, where this Obadiah and Highest thing goes, because I'm seeing the dissension. I mean, everything that Ruth is saying about Obadiah, he is definitely fulfilling that and proving to the Highest that he wants to take over. He's the snake in the grass. So I'm looking forward to all that good stuff. And as far as what's coming up, family, look. I am honored. Tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, your boy will be sitting down with Lena Waithe, the creator, executive producer, Emmy Award winner, actress, and writer. 5 p.m. Lena Waithe Unfiltered. Me and Lena Waithe talking about The Chi and it being the longest running Black ensemble show on television, family. Crazy, right? So I'm gonna be sitting down with her. We're gonna have a Q&A. I will be live. So if you want to ask some questions, I am prioritizing the chat for super chats only. And please be thoughtful and mature when it comes down to these questions, because I may not be able to get to all of them. If they are ridiculous questions, you may not get your question answered. All right. But we will have a section for that. And we will be giving her flowers tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Queen Lena Waithe, we're going to be giving her flowers for The Chi. So definitely come through for that. 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 2 p.m. PST. So 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And of course, you know, we're going to be doing first reactions for Raising Kanan. Going to be doing first reactions for Fightland as well. So look forward to that. And yeah, just look out for all that good stuff. I may do a reaction to Daria from Detroit because I just watched the first 2 episodes. So you may see maybe a little something. We'll see. I don't know. I know y'all ladies probably going to be talking about it. Maybe, maybe not. But either way, definitely off to a good start because I watched both episodes today. So look out for something about Daria from Detroit with that. And other than that, yeah, we looking forward to that. Spider-Man's coming out this weekend. So I may go see it. And I may give my fresh out of theater reaction to Spider-Man Brand New Day. All my Marvel heads out there. So look out for that too. Just keep your notification bells on. Keep it locked. You already know what it is. All right. I'm going to see y'all soon. See y'all tomorrow. Make sure you come through tomorrow, man. It's going to be a celebration. It's going to be fun.
Hey, congratulations on securing that interview. That's going to be a dope one. I already know you're going to do what it do because Lena Waithe is the ish. And she definitely, without a doubt, deserves all her flowers. I'm glad she has bestowed upon you. She has allowed, you the opportunity to have that conversation with her. I think you'll do an amazing job at that, Jay. So congratulations to you for that, man. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And as far as the next episode, I didn't find the episode was the worst episode for me. I've seen some worse stuff, so this episode wasn't that bad to me, but hey, so whatever happens on the next episode, I'm here for any and all shenanigans. I do, like Jay, want to see who is on the other end of that phone, or that phone call, I should say, because that was George and Teresa's phone that was thrown out there. I do want to see who's on the other end of that. Are they going to go in and fire the good old black man Duncan? Okay, is Duncan about to get his walking papers? I just want to see. I don't think he should be held responsible for it all, but because he is the HNIC in charge, of course they're gonna do their best to take down the HNIC. But I want to see it happen. It is what it is. Is Conley gonna finally pass the hell out? I'm so sick of Conley. I hate Conley. I love Robert Craighead, but I hate Conley because he's useless right now. He's not giving any information. So I want to see, are you going to finally give us some information, or are you just going to keep messing up all the maps, writing Rakadush's ass? I just want to know. And what else can Ruth do to steer the highest in her direction, prove that Obadiah is really not here for you? He's really not effing with you. I hope you see that this man is not down with you. Is there gonna be another chokeout session? Who's gonna last? Okay. I'm just asking, but I'm here for all the shenanigans on anything Tyler Perry's Ruthless. It is what it is. I love y'all thoughts, y'all opinions, absolutely. But I will just say this real quick. If you come in here being disrespectful, you ain't got to go home, but you're gonna have to get the hell up out of here. So I appreciate those of you that have been engaging with us. Y'all have been keeping it very, very respectful, very clean. Other than that one person that had to go Everybody else, I appreciate y'all for real, because anyway, y'all know how these YouTube streets work, and because of somebody else's actions, anything is bound to happen to what we've worked so hard to bring to you guys. So anyway, it's always love to those that come through with the love and respect. And one last thing, you got something, Jay?
One last thing. Today is my father's heavenly birthday, so I definitely want to celebrate him and dedicate this live to him and every success that the Brown family has. And shout out to the fam, and rest in peace to my dad. You know what I'm saying? That was my guy. That was my hero right there. So thank you, Pops, for everything. And we're going to keep carrying on.
Oh, don't make me get up here and cry. Yeah, even my daddy. Rest in peace, Mr. Brown, the one and only, the one who gave us this amazing dude over here.
I appreciate that.
Absolutely. I know you. I feel your heart, Jay. I feel your heart. Dang, what can I say after that? That's pretty much it, y'all. Just come back. Next week is gonna be just as amazing. We're gonna have an amazing time next week. Whether we have a guest or not, we're still gonna have an amazing time. And just stay locked in. Coming up on my channel, All Things Ruthless, I'm definitely going to give my reaction to Diara from Detroit. I haven't watched it yet. So this will be a real true reaction. When I actually watch it, I think I'm gonna do the reactionary style of me actually watching it. And then I'm definitely, again, Raising Canaan should be back. I'll be on the panel with the ladies discussing Raising Canaan. What else I got? Stay locked into the channel, y'all. My brain be working, and my other brain cells be working. I got this side of my brain that works on certain things, and then this is the other side with YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, social media, right? But thank you in the meantime, in between time, for you guys coming through, showing some love. I'll call out a few, but don't hold it against my head if I can't get to every single name. Renee Beckham, Cheryl D. Thomas, Penny Proud, Sylvia, Diva. I was about to call you Diva, girl, because Diva Pram be showing out over there on the Oval. Isaac, thank you for coming through. We might be cousins. I don't know who you related to, but we got the same last name. I'm just saying. One last question: how do you think this will tie into the Oval? They've been giving us bits and pieces of the Oval. They have been giving us bits and pieces of the Oval connecting to Ruthless. They're trying to say that Gail has been dropped off on the Rockadoochee compound. Will we ever see Gail on the Rockadoochee compound? I don't know. Will the president show up on the Rockadoochee compound? I don't know. But I'm here for all the foolishness, all of the shenanigans, y'all. Thank y'all so much. We about this thing. You guys have an amazing rest of your night. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to both channels, VACAY-JayTV, as well as All Things Ruthless. Follow us on all social media platforms at All Things Ruthless and VACAY-JayTV. And you can find me at Tika Deshawn, just like that, on social media platforms as well. Love y'all, and y'all have an amazing rest of your night.
Salute.
Hey.
Down the plot, sharp like a knife, unpacking the moments that bring stories to life. In All Things Ruthless, it's about you. You should follow us and see it through.